Yo guys, what is up? Max here, Diablo 4 video, and today we are talking about the new season. The Diablo 4 dev chat just went live, and they revealed everything that we need to know about the season. We've got the launch date, we've got what's going to be coming in it, we got how the seasons are actually going to work, and so much more. Today I want to break down everything that you guys need to know about the season as quickly and as efficiently as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get right into it. So to start us off, the season is called the Season of the Malignant, and it's going to have tie-ins to the overall story of Diablo 4. Now, this season events take place after the actions of Diablo 4, and you're not going to be able to experience the season mechanics and the season content until you actually beat the story. So one of the biggest things that you need to do to prep for this new season is beat the base campaign of Diablo 4. So without giving any story spoilers, the new season and the content behind it is going to be based around after Diablo 4. We are going to be helping out Cormund, who is a member of the Cathedral of the Light. And what's been happening is a new threat has popped up around Sanctuary. These malignant monsters, this infestation is surrounding and consuming the monsters of Sanctuary or around Sanctuary, and Cormund is trying to figure out how to stop it, and he can't do it on his own, so he's going to request our help, and the season is going to revolve around beating and defeating these malignant monsters. So these malignant monsters feed into the seasonal mechanic. When you defeat these malignant elites, which you can just find out in the world, you can find them in dungeons. We'll talk more about ways to target farm them. But when you defeat these monsters, you're able to capture their malignant heart. And these malignant hearts grant you new powers. They're going to open up brand new builds. That is what's going to make Diablo 4 fresh again, is that you're going to be able to make brand new builds and have a new power fantasy by using these malignant hearts. Now, how do they work? There are going to be 32 new malignant powers, and you're able to slot them into your gear. This is similar to how you slot in gems on your gear. On the amulet slot and the ring slots, you're going to have gear that is dropping with colored slots. If you've ever played Path of Exile, you know that gear can drop with these colored slots. It's similar to that, where you're going to get a ring or an amulet. It'll drop with a blue colored malignant heart slot, and then if you get a blue malignant heart, you can then slot that on top of your amulet or your ring, in addition to legendary powers. So you're getting new legendary powers and you're getting new malignant heart powers. Now, these heart powers are going to have class specific things, they're going to be general things, and you're able to go and get out all these powers and make brand new builds with them. Now, these malignant hearts are going to enable new builds and new ways to play, and so obviously you're going to want to be able to target farm them because they've got different slots. Maybe you're going to want to be using 3 blue malignant hearts, or you're going to want to be using 3 red malignant hearts. You're going to want a way to actually go out and seek them besides just finding random enemies that are these malignant monsters. So there are these new malignant tunnels. These are highly replayable dungeons that have fearsome monsters in them. They're going to have a way higher population of these malignant monsters, and at the end of these malignant tunnels, you're going to be able to go toe-to-toe with Varshan the Consumed, which is the new boss that is going to be part of this season. Now, in order to access these malignant tunnels, this is from my understanding of what they're explaining, you're able to get malignant hearts, and when you get those malignant hearts, you can break them down basically into a resource that allows you to do these malignant tunnels. So as soon as you do a malignant tunnel, you'll get some more hearts, and then you could break those materials down into a new resource to basically kind of how you get a nightmare sigil. You could do that nightmare sigil, aka the malignant tunnel, and fight these new malignant monsters in this new fully malignant dungeon. An example of these new malignant heart powers that they showed off on stream is that when you critically strike an enemy, they send out lightning bolts to all the nearby enemies. And on builds where you have 100% critical strike chance, like Whirlwind, which can reach 100% crit, and the Shred Lightning Werewolf, now all of a sudden all of your crits are just going to be chaining lightning to all the enemies, and that's just one example of a new legendary power out of the 32 that's going to be available, and you'll be able to equip 3. So just off of that one power, you can kind of see that builds are going to start to get a little crazy. In fact, the Blizzard employees and devs during the stream called them broken. So I'm sure that these powers are going to be pretty strong, and I look forward to grabbing them. Next up, they mentioned how seasons are going to work. Now, if you did not know, for players that are not familiar with how Diablo seasons works, they're going to be very similar to how they worked and functioned in past Diablo games. So when the season comes out, which is July 20th, you are going to be able to make a new seasonal character. This seasonal character will be a brand new character. You're going to be starting at level 1, but you're going to transfer all of your transmog that you've earned on your other characters. You transfer all of the Altars of Lilith statues that you've gotten. You transfer all of your map progress, and you're going to be starting with a bunch more renown. If you've discovered the entire map and you've discovered all the Altars of Lilith, you're going to be starting the new season with 580 renown already locked in on all the areas. So you're going to be starting with 10 extra skill points, which is massive. So yes, you do have to start a new character, but you're going to be getting a head start. You start with your mount if your mount is already unlocked, and you do not need to do the campaign again if you've already done the campaign. So to prep for the new seasons, you're going to want to make sure that you find all of your Altars of Lilith, you discover the whole map, and you beat the campaign. Those are kind of the biggest things that you want to do in order to prep for this season. Now, one of the most interesting things about how they're doing seasons with this is they're actually going to let us play and experiment with the balance changes that the season is going to bring prior to the season coming out. So on July 18th, 2 days before the actual season, which isn't a lot of time, they're going to release a patch that is going to be the season patch. You will not be able to do the new season mechanics or engage with the malignant monsters, but you will be able to go and test all of the big balance changes that are coming. And they said that the balance changes with the new season are going to be their biggest balance changes yet, as well as you can go out and try to find the new uniques, because there's going to be 6 new uniques and 7 new legendary aspects. These are brand new aspects that you're going to be able to use on your characters. These aspects, the new legendary aspects, look like they're going to be locked in the season pass, or sorry, the season journey. So as you do quests and as you complete content in the new season, you're going to be able to unlock these powers as codex powers. The ones that they showed off, for example, on Barbarian, we had when you charge with the charge skill on Barbarian, you're going to be able to summon Ancestrals who charge with you. And for the Druid, there was when you use Vine Creeper or Poison Creeper, you can now summon landslides, or Poison Creeper summons landslides on a lucky hit chance. So there's going to be brand new unique powers or unique weapons and new legendary aspects coming with the season, which is really, really exciting. And you're going to be able to test all of the balance changes prior to the season coming out. So I'm going to be playing a lot and trying to figure out what class I want to play for the season before the season actually comes out, which is really cool. Showing on screen right now is the season journey. Now, this is separate from the season pass. And you can see that you need to, for example, complete any dungeon found on your map. And that's going to earn you favor. The favor unlocks, you're going to go through the season journey in chapters. So you've got chapter 1, which is going to be the very beginning. And then the chapters later on are going to have to do with endgame. But as you earn this favor, that favor will then be transferred to the battle pass, which you can earn things for free, or the paid cosmetics. And you can also see that you get chapter rewards. So as you complete objectives in the chapter, you will unlock new things such as favor and, more importantly, these new legendary aspects, which are brand new aspects in the season journey. So in order to unlock all those new season powers, you're going to want to be doing your quests in your seasonal journey. Now, they did show off the actual battle pass during this stream, and I was really, really happy to see that it is strictly cosmetic. There is no resources locked behind the premium battle pass. There is no XP boosters locked behind the premium battle pass. There is no elixirs locked behind it. There's just no materials. There's no items. It is strictly cosmetic. And as a free player, you're going to get 27 of those cosmetics and things to unlock. And as a premium player, you're going to get, what was it, 63? 63 premium cosmetics as a paid player. So pretty cool there. You're going to be able to play completely free or paid. The paid players are just going to be getting cosmetics, and the cosmetic sets look pretty cool. I think the cosmetics in Diablo at the base ones that you can unlock have looked pretty good. Haven't really ever felt incentivized to spend money yet on paid cosmetics, but these new cosmetics are looking pretty cool. I do think it's a bit of a miss that they look almost identical across all the characters. Here's a better image, and you can kind of tell these seasonal armors, while they do look cool, they look basically exactly the same on all the characters. In fact, we were trying to argue about which one of these characters on screen was a rogue and which one was a sorcerer. But pretty cool there. And last thing, if you're playing a seasonal character, that character at the end of the season gets transferred to the Eternal Realm, the Eternal Realm being where all of your main characters live forever, while seasonal characters are ways to experience the new content and reset everyone to an even playing field. Your Eternal characters are able to get seasonal things. So, like the things that you earn during the season will go to your Eternal characters. And they also announced that you're going to be able to fight malignant enemies and engage with that content as a non-seasonal character. So you can play the malignant and fight the malignant enemies on a non-seasonal character, but you will not earn any of the battle pass. You will not have the season journey, and I don't think you'll earn the malignant hearts, but you will still like see those enemies as like after you beat the campaign on a non-seasonal character, which is pretty cool. Guys, that is going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. That was a little summary of everything they talked about with the seasons. Overall, I think it's a big W. I'm really excited to actually have a new way to play my characters and make brand new builds with the malignant powers. I was hoping that they were going to borrow some ideas from Path of Exile, and it looks like they have. I'm curious to what your guys' opinions are. I was seeing mixed reactions in the Twitch chat after the stream ended, so let me know what you guys think. Overall, I think it's looking really, really good. They did not fully address like a World Tier 5. They didn't announce like new stash spaces, and there are some questions still to be had. But overall, for a content that's coming out like literally like a month and a half after launch, I think it's looking really, really good. I will catch y'all in the next one, guys. Take care. Peace.